Coming up on the CODE Bet EPL Show, Matchweek 30 coming your way. Stats guy is depressed because Chelsea can't score a goal and they've sacked their manager. What else are you looking for, though?
Anything but Chelsea. I'm going to go Fulham to smash West Ham. I like their attack this week.
I'm a very nervous Arsenal fan as we try to win at Anfield for the first time since 2012. There's a lot of fun stuff in this show, though. Check it out. CODE Bet EPL. It's real good. Welcome to the CODE Bet Daily EPL Matchweek 30 preview. We are recording this on Wednesday afternoon, so you really can't hold much against us for what happens tomorrow morning, aka Thursday in the EPL. Games, because, well, Gerald's going on holiday and we don't want to make his life harder by doing more work on a Thursday. So
it's fair enough.
We are doing the EPL Matchweek 30 preview on Wednesday afternoon before there are a couple of big games tomorrow morning in the EPL. So this could all change and everything could be wrong.
We'll be right.
At Stats Guy on the internet if you have any problems with our social media selections or anything like that, because it's definitely not my problem. Stats Guy, how are Chelsea?
Not great. We drew this morning. I thought we had a winner. It was, was decided to be, handball.
Decided to be handball. It was absolutely a handball.
It was a handball. I just didn't want to admit it. But I wasn't happy this morning. Chelsea, not good, but still awesome games to come this week.
I picked the draw.
You did pick the draw?
I picked the draw.
That was
actually,
good.
If we did actually put out our selections fully like we usually do, we did shoot the lights out of it this morning. I picked 3 of 4. Stats Guy got 2 of 4. So look, we're going all right at this.
I think I picked 3 or 4, actually.
Caper, no, you didn't, because of
knots.
The knots.
Yes.
We went the draw there, but that both teams to score was nice for me. But
absolutely.
Anyway, a few ground rules, as always, that we have here on the EPL show. Can't tip Erling Haaland anytime goal.
Fair enough.
Still might not be playing this weekend.
I reckon he might, but they might rest him.
Why would you play him against Southampton?
True.
And you can't mention Ishak.
Yeah, Ishak, I mentioned him a lot. I'm happy to do that,
Quick results recap from last week. I somehow got 5. Presently surprised.
That's not too bad. It was a hard weekend as well.
Yeah, and Stats Guy rolled in with 4. So
not too bad. Yeah.
If you did follow us in, you would have, found some value and made a bit of money out of us. So we're going to try to do the same again. We're going to look, as always, we usually do, the main 4 games that were found on the weekend. One of them, it's my mistake. I wrote about it in the paper, and it's a really bad game, but it's more because
it's a bit of interest.
Making Stats Guy's life miserable.
Don't want to talk about Chelsea.
We'll talk about those 4 games, and then we'll rip home and get the last 6 done because, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Gerald wants to get to the airport and the bar. Tottenham, $2.60. The draw, $3.50. Brighton, fresh off a win this morning at $2.70. This happening at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They still need a name for that. What are you looking out for here, Stats Guy?
Some of your fellow countrymen and Irishmen, 18-year-old Evan Ferguson. I didn't know about him until a couple months ago. Fergie. I think that's what they call him. He's been killing it. He's got all 4 of his goals in his career in the last month. He's got 3 in across his last 3 games for Brighton. He's just been really good. I think he's really one of the most exciting rising stars in the Premier League. So him for Brighton up front, their starting striker at the moment. He's one to watch.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
what about you?
We got Moses Caicedo and McAllister, who came off injured this morning. So this sort of throws everything that I have into this game into chaos because they're obviously 2 of Brighton's most important players. And if they're to win, they probably need to start and play well. So
if they don't, Estupiñán will have to step up and those type of sorts.
So, and Matoma's probably going to have to be best on ground there. Saying it like it's an AFL game, but you know what I mean.
I don't mind that.
Seeing if they turn up, that's sort of key for me on these games. So that's it's players to watch. But
they're pushing for
this is also the
football.
problem with doing it on a Wednesday afternoon when there's been games this morning. And if we woke up tomorrow morning, we'd probably know more.
Yeah.
Anyway, give us some game picks.
Yeah, as I talked about, Ferguson, he's got pace. Always seems to be in the right spot. He scored 2 in the FA Cup
of course he's got
last
pace.
week. He's got pace. He's young. And then he scored 1 against Bournemouth last week. I know Bournemouth aren't great, but he just looked really good and he just keeps going in the right spots. Anytime goals, $3.20, so he's not your favourite. He's their starting striker and they've got a lot of good midfielders, as you just mentioned. Hopefully some of them play. They'll give him good... a few good balls, whip it into him, and might get a goal. And then I'm just going Brighton head-to-head. I think this is a really good bet for $2.70. I think we've done Brighton head-to-head everywhere.
If they don't start McAllister and Caicedo.
Yeah, I still think I'd still back them. Tottenham have only won 1 of their last 6. We've been bagging Tottenham a lot lately. And then Brighton have only lost 1 of their last 15 games in all competitions. So I can't remember, actually. I need to have a look at that. But they're in great form, is what I was trying to say. They've only lost 1 of their last 15. So, I'm going Brighton head-to-head. I think this is one of my best.
Might have been like to Man City or something. That's what I think. It was recently too.
What are you going here?
I'm looking at the under 2.5 goals, even money. Pretty happy to take that. Last time Brighton went to London to play Tottenham, 1-0 win. Obviously,
they get a lot of 1-0 wins, Brighton.
Yeah, it was 2-0 this morning. So I'm looking for a
under 2.5
tight game here once again because Tottenham, they're a rabble going forward, literally going forward at the moment.
It's weird,
and Brighton, they're just going to do what they have to do to get it done. Who wins?
Brighton. I think Brighton. We both want them to make European football.
Hell
So
yeah, we
they're
do.
6th at the moment.
I took 30s. I want them
That
to
would
make the
be
top 6.
awesome. They probably deserve it. They've been really consistent. So hopefully they can push up to the
thing is, they've still got like two games in hand. So they've only played 27
Imagine
games.
if Man U drop out.
But they've played 27 games. If they win the 2 games that they have in hand to get up to obviously the 29 games that Tottenham and Arsenal are on, they're on 52 points. Obviously, Man United have 2 games in hand too. So they can get to 5th very easily the way they're going. So let's go Brighton.
This is actually massive for that because, they're both on the same 4th versus 6th. So go Brighton.
Yep. Another one that sort of has some, you could say European implications.
It does a little bit.
Brentford, $3.40. The draw, $3.40. Newcastle, $2.15. This is obviously before Brentford go to Manchester United on Thursday morning.
You think we'll go pretty well tomorrow?
I think I've tipped Brentford will draw in that because I think Brentford are like $6, I think.
Yep. It's
a pretty decent game, but obviously by the time this is out, we'll know the result, so you can yell at me. Just stats guy for the record, who are you tipping in that game?
I'm going to tip Man U. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just at home. Yeah, I can't go against them.
So, these odds may have changed by the time this podcast goes out, but as of Wednesday afternoon, I should say, Brentford $3.40, the draw $3.40, Newcastle $2.15. That seems wrong, but let's roll with that. Give us a player to look out for. I'm going to look up the odds on Ladbrokes.
Joe Willock. I think I talked about him earlier in the week. He's just a confidence-based player. When he was playing on loan at Newcastle, he had a good run of goals where he scored heaps in the last month of the year. I think it was last season.
Draw's $3.30, by the way.
$3.30. Okay, there you go. I think it just changed. But yeah, he scored last game. We were talking about him. He sometimes can not finish. He's not always the best finisher in front of goal, but he did score. So
doesn't have the precision to finish those tough ones from sort of
like a
13
Miggy
yards.
Or a few others that can get those hard
Any
goals.
legitimate top class striker.
But he's now in the starting lineup. He's got 7 goal contributions. A few of them off the bench.
Start on the weekend.
Yeah, but I think he might start again, and he could be one to watch this weekend.
Yep, I'm looking at from my man, the betting man, Ivan Toney. He needs to score at home to keep Brentford in these games.
Yeah, he loves scoring at home.
Yeah, in Brentford's home record this season, they're 7-6-1. So really hard to get past at home. Toney, he scored in 6 of his last 7 when Brentford have been betting underdogs. So obviously tomorrow morning they're betting underdogs again. So it could be 6 of 8 or 7 of 8. But either way, that's still a ridiculous record when you're scoring many goals when you're betting underdog. I'll roll straight into the game picks off this.
Sure.
I think we see some goals. I think this will be a really good game. Over 3.5 goals is $3.45. And Toney to score and Brentford to lose, $8.50. Obviously, I had that last week thinking Brighton would get the job done.
It was close. 3-all. Awesome game,
Yeah, so no, I don't mind that at $8.50.
Yeah, I might get on that as well. Yeah, as I was talking about Joe Willock, I think he's a great price. I think after he scored last week and they have to start him, $8 to score on Ladbrokes, which is pretty good for a pretty attacking midfielder. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Even just putting that as your only bet is really good odds at $8. Then Newcastle under 2.5 goals. I know you've said over the 2.5. Newcastle just sort of like Brighton, just get over the line sometimes. They've got the best defense in the league. I think it could be like a 1-0 even to Newcastle. So Newcastle under 2.5, 4.46 was really good odds for me. Yeah,
4.46. That seems a weird price.
Yeah, it was a weird price.
We should also note that Newcastle are also playing West Ham tomorrow morning in London. So both teams play tomorrow, as in Thursday morning at 5 a.m.
Yeah, they'll have the same break.
Blah, 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 so everything else. So Newcastle should roll into West Ham and get the job done there. So that makes all of this really interesting because Newcastle could jump a few places clear. Brentford could gain some ground on Man United.
It's so exciting.
Every game literally has implications everywhere, except for, I know you're going to laugh, every game except for a Chelsea and Fulham game.
It actually
has implications on something. It's really funny.
Well, the relegation or European football, it's awesome.
So good. Who are you tipping?
Newcastle, they've been, as you mentioned, they haven't lost since losing in the Carabao Cup, so they've been in really good form.
And they keep scoring goals.
Yep.
Oh God, this is a terrible game. Wolves $4, the draw $3.50, Chelsea $2.
Can you just say all of this? I don't really want to talk about it.
You go first, and then I'll go on.
Look, Kai Havertz was a bit unlucky not to score this morning.
It's not unlucky. It was a handball.
No, it was a handball, but
he should have scored first time anyway.
He should have scored first time. I think, I'm looking for him to step up. He usually steps up in some of the bigger moments. He hasn't this season. Last season and the year before, he was just stepping up in the big moments. So hopefully he can do that. Just get us a win. We haven't had a win in a while. So I hope Kai Havertz can step up because he'll be our main striker for the day.
This sucks because I've honestly got no idea because you guys
you wrote about it.
You guys were so bad this morning.
I know.
I nearly fell asleep watching it. It was that bad. Also,
no one likes a nil.
456 minutes have passed in Liverpool and Chelsea games since there was a goal. I
saw that. Yeah.
That is pathetic.
I thought today would be the one where the flood goes open, but apparently not.
So João Felix has been your guy. He's the one who's looked most lively up forward trying to score. But game picks for me: Wolves or draw, $2.
Ooh.
Wolves at home, they're going okay.
You said they have a decent record against us at home as well.
Yeah, I think Chelsea have only won one of the last 5 at the Molineux. That includes obviously draws and wins for Wolves. So
fair enough.
And under 2.5 goals at $1.68. I'm really leaning into this.
Yeah, I like the under. I really like the under 2.5. I'm just going to back Chelsea. I think we've got to get this win.
You just have faith.
I have a little bit of faith. Not much faith, but a little bit of faith. Just because Wolves, they're 14th, 10 points behind Chelsea. I think we've got to get this win. So Chelsea, but the under 2.5. Both teams don't have attacking quality at all. Wolves have the worst attack. Chelsea actually, not a solid attack, but just, can't seem to find goals at the moment. So
Wolves
Chelsea
have scored 23 goals all season.
That's horrible. And we've only scored 29 or something like that, which is very poor.
Yeah,
so the under 2.5 is just a lock at $1.68.
Watch this Chelsea be like a 6-goal thriller now that we've said that.
3. I wouldn't mind that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Chelsea and under 2.5, $3.73. Yeah. Chelsea. You're going the draw. All right.
0 or 1 or something like that. Game of the weekend, 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, now he's excited.
Monday.
Arsenal.
Well, it's good. It's a good game to finish off.
True.
It's how you build stats, guys. It's how you build into things.
Yes.
You can't just play the hits every day. You've got to roll in.
I don't mind that reference.
Build up.
No, you're right.
Liverpool $2.75 off that awful draw this morning. The draw $3.60, and my beloved Arsenal for the first time in forever favourites.
I know favourites at Anfield, which is so hard to have.
You go first.
All right. I don't think he's going to do too much, but he just really needs to step up. Darwin Núñez is just a player to look out for. I'm not saying he's going to star, but he just needs to step up.
Someone.
He's got a solid 8
Xhaka
goals.
Will get in a fight.
He's got a solid 8 goals. Remember when people were comparing him to Erling Haaland at the start of the season now? Oh, that's just absolutely been horrible.
Yeah.
He's only got 8 goals this year. Him and Salah, just the last couple of games, are just not providing enough opportunities to each other in front of goal. I just think he needs to step up, especially at home. Just be one to watch. He might get a bit feisty when they lose, and he likes to get angry. And so it needs to be a player to watch, even if you're not that interested in football. It's just a bit of a feisty character. So one to watch, Darwin Núñez.
Going with my boy again. He did the job for us last week, Gabriel Jesus.
He was
God
really
bless
good.
him, my beautiful Brazilian man. Scored a double last week, but he needs to back it up and go again and lead the attack here. He has to score, I think, or at least set one up if Arsenal are to win this game. This could be a title decider for Arsenal. I know there's the Manchester City game in 3 weeks, but you can look back on this in 6 games time
and go,
if Arsenal have won that, or at least gotten a point, you're like, okay, you've gotten a point from it. The lead gets cut down, but at least get a point from this. Obviously, a win would be tremendous. But game picks, let's go.
Game picks. I'm just going to go Arsenal head-to-head. I really like that $2.45. This is probably the best price we've had for them in a long time. Arsenal are the best away team in the league. They've won 11 of their 14 away games this year.
Lost to...
I didn't actually look at that.
We lost to Everton.
Yes, which was a bit random.
We drew with Southampton.
Yes, so... we've had only 2 losses and a draw away out of your 14, so that's amazing.
And we lost at we lost to Manchester United.
That's right, Manchester United.
When that dodgy decision, and then 30 seconds later, Manchester United went down the other end and scored.
Even if you're the best team, you're going to have some of those games. I think Arsenal have shown that they can be really good away. Even at Anfield, I think they can get the job done at $2.45. So I'm going to, and I know every Arsenal fan's still worried they might do a choke.
No, well, obviously,
I think you've sort of got past
Anfield is a very stressful situation, no matter what time of year it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw, but just Arsenal in attack and Liverpool look shocking in attack. So I'm going to take Arsenal.
I think we see goals. This is like the Man United game where Liverpool just went psycho and scored. So there's been 3 or more goals between these two teams in 7 of the last 8. We obviously had the 3-2 earlier this year at Emirates, which was awesome.
Yep.
Go look up Peter Drury commentating on Bukayo Saka's
we haven't talked about Peter Drury at all.
I missed that.
Alex still has the dreams about him.
Tones. Hell yeah, I do. But look up on TikTok when Bukayo Saka takes the penalty.
Yes.
It's his first penalty since the Euros.
Since the Euros, that's
where
right.
he missed. Yeah, awesome. It's absolutely awesome. They play the violin.
Chills.
It's getting me emotional. Anyway, 3...
We're going to get him on the podcast, I reckon, Peter Drury.
No, you won't. Over 3.5 goals is $3.60, so I don't mind that. There, and I had Arsenal and over 3.5 written down somewhere, but whatever, that'll be somewhere else. I've got to do the preview for this. It'll be up on the website probably on Friday afternoon Arsenal? Sometimes. We're just building anticipation, stats guy. Who are you tipping?
On your actual article? I'm going to tip Arsenal, And I can tell you're a bit worried. It says deep breaths, Arsenal.
Arsenal. Oh God,
I had to read that deep breaths out. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no. Hit the bit, Gerald.
Stats guy's here. Let's leave McAllion.
Stats guy for more stats of the day.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Righto, stats guy. Hit us with your stat of the day.
Stat of the day. All right. I was telling you this earlier. N'Golo Kante, who's been a star midfielder for Chelsea, was the captain actually in our match this morning. He's been injured the last couple of seasons, but his last 3 home games have been to 3 different managers.
This is awesome.
3 different managers in his last 3 home games. So he had Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter, and then Bruno Saltor this morning. So he's just been in all sorts. I feel for him because our clubs have been in shambles. We've sacked 2 managers. So that's my stat of the day. He's had 3 different managers in his last 3 home games. Unbelievable.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's very funny, though.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, good stuff. Let's go. Other matches for this weekend, a tip or a bet in each game.
Why not?
Man United, $1.50. The draw, $4.20. #nice. Everton, $7. Obviously, Everton drew with Tottenham early this week. Man United play Thursday morning, so odds could change in this, but let's go.
Yeah, 7 of Manchester United's last 9 home games have gone over the 2.5. They just can find goals with Rashford and Sancho.
Problem is Everton don't score too much.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go Man U and over 2.5. I reckon this could be a 3-0 win. So $2.23. Ladbrokes have had some weird odds. I was looking at it before, like $2.23. But anyway, it rounds it up a little bit. So yeah. That's where I'm going.
I'm tipping United at home and United 2-0 at $7.
Ooh, okay.
Seems a decent bet.
Nice.
Aston Villa are $1.63, draw $4, Notts Forest $5.50. I'm going to be honest, I'm starting to worry about Notts.
Yeah, we love Notts. They're like...
I don't know why I enjoy them. I think it's just because they went full FIFA and started buying blokes out of nowhere.
25. If they get relegated this year,
it's going to cost them a crap ton of money.
They got 30 blokes that they just signed and they're going, well, we don't want to hang around. You guys are going to be in the second league.
It's going to,
I really feel for them. I hope they don't.
Literally a metric crap ton is the amount, and it's still less than what Chelsea have spent this year.
Yes, but we're not going to get relegated, so it's all good.
Villa are one of the best bets of the weekend.
I agree with that.
They beat Chelsea last week.
Yep.
They won this morning at Leicester. Villa and over 2.5, $2.65. Let's go Villa.
Nice. Yeah, I just like Villa head to head. You can chuck it into multi, $1.63. Ollie Watkins, who we were talking about before, is
I pointed that out to you this morning.
Yeah, he's been in amazing form. He's scored. He's in his last 6 away games, which is the first Premier League player to do so since Sergio Aguero. There's another extra stat for you. Yeah. So he's up there with some of the greats. He's been really good for them. So I'm going to go Villa.
Cool. Leicester City, $1.80. The draw, $3.80. Bournemouth, $3.40. Leicester didn't do anything with the new manager bump this morning.
Yes.
And Bournemouth are going, let's go.
Yeah, look, another relegation battle.
This is awesome, though.
The relegation battle is nuts. It's like 1 point between 6 teams or something like that.
No, hold on. We'll quickly before
just double check that.
So West Ham are 15th on 27 points. Bournemouth are 18th on 27 points.
Which is in the
15,
relegation
16,
zone.
17, 18, all on 27 points.
That's nuts.
Crystal Palace in 12th are on 30. Thank God they won last week.
Yeah, I know.
Leeds won this morning. They're on 29. Wolves drew on the weekend. Yeah. West Ham won at home. Everton drew. That point is very helpful against Tottenham, 27. Notts have lost 3 of their last 5, 27.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bournemouth have won 2 of their last 5,
still
27.
18th, yeah.
Leicester have lost 4 of 5 with 1 draw, 25 points, and Southampton are going to get relegated on.
But like everyone else has a chance. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But because I think Bournemouth, they haven't been too bad in the last month. They have been Fulham and Liverpool recently, whereas Leicester haven't won in 6 matches. So I'm just going to go Bournemouth head to head. I know they're $3.40 and away from home.
Yeah.
But I actually don't mind Bournemouth. I think they can stay up out of the relegation zone.
Draw,
yeah.
Draw.
Some crap teams going for a draw.
Well, yeah, and I just don't think either of them have the killer punch. Like Leicester at home,
like a 1-1
being a bit
something.
average. Bournemouth, I just don't trust them away from 0 or 1 or whatever.
Fair enough.
Fulham, $2.80. I can't believe these prices. I
know
yelled
you're
at
like,
earlier.
nah, you're
Draw
lying.
$3.25. West Ham $2.65. I literally thought Stats Guy wrote this down wrong. I'll go first.
Yep.
How are West Ham favourites? They have won away from home once.
Yeah, I don't know.
Once this season.
It might change.
And you expect them to go to Craven Cottage, the house that Tony Khan is trying to build, and win.
I mean, I get a ding for Tony Khan.
Tony Khan dings, that's fair. Fulham at home are 6-4-4 this year. Their losses, Arsenal battered them a month ago, but that's Arsenal coming and beat them. I should have looked up who beat them, but I know Arsenal were the last team to beat them.
No, that's okay.
6 wins and 4 draws. West Ham suck away from home. They're a chance of getting relegated too. Why are Fulham 280? They'll win.
The only small thing I can think of where Fulham aren't favourites, Mitrovic just got an 8-match ban for him pushing the ref. Yeah. But as we've talked about before, they've got a lot of attacking options with Willian, Pereira, a few others. Daniel James has been pretty good. So I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm going Fulham head to head. You've got to take them at $2.80. Yeah, that's awesome.
Stats guy.
Yeah.
We moved to the next game. Southampton 13. Could be 50-1 for all we know. The draw $6.25. Man City, after looking so good last week, $1.25. Now, Man City going away from home playing against these teams that, let's be honest, aren't that good.
Well, they're last,
have been fairly average, drawing and losing away from home
They have.
in these small cottage
Only a couple
games.
of them. Yeah.
In saying that, Manchester City will go there and they'll win.
I think they'll smash
Man
them
City
out.
-2, $2.90. So they basically need to win by 3 or more.
Yep, 3-0 is, I think that could happen. I'm just going to go Man City halftime, full time. I think they could at least win at least 2-0, but I don't mind that -2 for 3-0. $1.83 for halftime, full time. They beat, Southampton 4-1 last time as well. So that was last year. So I think they can do that again.
And this is, final game of the weekend.
Final game.
Leeds United on the back of a win. 2 wins in a row at home, actually. $2.05. The draw, $3.50. Crystal Palace with old-ass Roy Hodgson, $3.70.
75-year-old manager. That is
Let's
nuts.
go.
I'm going to go the draw. I just think both sides have been so inconsistent that I cannot back either of them. I know Leeds have got a few decent wins lately.
Leeds at home, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't back either of them. I don't think they've got enough goal-scoring power to get a winner, so I'm just going to go draw as that random
They
draw.
literally won this morning.
I know, but they've still been very inconsistent. I can't pick it, so I'm going draw. But we always have that random draw, as you like to say. So this is my random. This is my random draw.
Yep, nice. Stop stealing my material. Leeds, they got the win against Notts this week, and they're focusing on getting wins at home. If they get maximum points out of their games at home, that'll keep them up for the next season.
I also think both these teams deserve to stay up. Like, they're not as bad as like your Southampton,
I agree.
A few other teams,
Yeah, but it wouldn't shock the way Crystal Palace are going. I know they won last week. I think Roy Hodgson just went, go FIFA and shoot, because they had like some ridiculous amount of shots.
Oh, he doesn't even know where he is. He's pretty old.
So Leeds to get the job done here, $2.05. And Leeds in over 3.5 goals at $7 because there was obviously goals in the Leeds match this morning. Roy Hodgson's like, boys, you got to score. We need to win games to get out of this. So let's try and win games. If you go out trying to win, I don't mind it because at least you've had a crack.
Yeah.
Whereas these draws are going to come back and cost you only getting 1 point. Whereas if you win one and then you lose
a couple, it's the
it
same.
Doesn't matter. It's still the same.
Exactly.
So,
gotta
whereas
go for
if
the
you draw
win.
3 in a row, well, you've still got to win one of them.
That's why I love the relegation battle. They got to go for the win.
It's amazing. Anyway, best bets of the weekend, Stats Guy.
Oh, I didn't write it in, but Fulham. I was talking them up against West Ham. Still surprised, as you were, that they're $2.80. I just think they got too much attacking quality. West Ham have been extremely poor in 15th, so I got to go Fulham. $2.80 is my best bet.
Yeah, Villa for me, $1.63. Take it. Absolute bankers.
Yeah, they've been really good.
Throw them in with the D's minus, what did I say, minus 69.5 in the footy this weekend. Like that was $3.50, so $1.60 by $3.50. Throw that in.
That's not a bad multi.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Nice.
Any player prop you like? Anything else? No, nothing?
Maybe William to score just in that Fulham one because I think he will take a goal from Mitrovic who was out. Yeah,
Mitrovic like missing the next 18 years for punching someone in the face. Not really. He just pushed a referee over.
That's pretty bad.
He's a big angry Serb. What can you say? Anyway, CODE Bet Daily EPL done and dusted for Match Week 30. You and Jim will be back tomorrow. Well, today, because it's Thursday, for the Daily Show. So it'll be out later Thursday because you won't record till like 11. I won't be in because I don't do Thursdays. That's my thing.
You don't do Thursdays?
Well, I do every other show on Thursdays. I've got punters and everything else to do. So please get around the show. This is on its own feed now. So if you're just finding us on the normal Apple Podcast and Spotify feed, type in the CODE Bet Daily EPL. That's right, isn't it, Gerald?
Yes.
You'll be able to find us on Spotify and everywhere you can get
Apple
a good podcast. Yeah. Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio,
soon to be
whatever
Twitch.
else. Yeah, we're on Twitch. Yeah, get around us on the social medias, TikTok, IG, Facey. You're on Twitter somewhere at StatsGuy. Is that your thing yet?
Yeah, it is actually.
But please leave a review and give us a 5-star rating because it actually really helps us just continuing to build what we do here.
Absolutely.
We've been here for 30 weeks. We'd like to be here for another 330. That'd be nice. Send in any questions via the socials, any bets. Mark McAllion, your Western Bulldogs still suck. That's it, I think.
Hear that. Perfect.
Yeah, thanks, StatsGuy.
Thank you.
Have a good holiday, Gerald. Enjoy your long weekend. Yeah. I think he's going to get on the wines at the Barossa Valley. He's going to Adelaide.
I don't know.
And then we might end up in Adelaide again next week. Also, thanks to me for being here in my Yankees hat. I'm in my Yankees hat.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
that's good.
Big Yankees fan.
I'm absolutely not a Yankees fan. It's just a cool hat. Hey, look, a cool hat. Anyway, what do we say here, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
May all your picks come in. Happy punting. We'll catch you in a bit. It's CODE Bet Daily. Out.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.